This world, which is the same for all, has not been made by any god or man, but it always has been, is, and will be an ever-living fire. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Happiness resides not in possessions and not in gold. Happiness dwells in the soul. First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. True wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. For a man to conquer himself is the first and noblest of all victories. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. The happy man is the one who has a healthy body, a wealthy soul, and a well-educated nature. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Anybody can become angry, that is easy, but to be angry with the right person, and to the right degree, and at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power, and is not easy. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. No man ever wetted clay and then left it, as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune. The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances. True love never has a happy ending, because there is no ending to true love. Good people do not need law to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. You don't develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. There is nothing permanent except change. The real destroyer of the liberties of the people is he who spreads among them bounties, donations, and benefits. Small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. We can forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. The way to gain a good reputation is to endeavor to be what you desire to appear. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind next to honor. Moral excellence comes about as a result of habit. We become just by doing just acts, temperate by doing temperate acts, brave by doing brave acts. When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger. Good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed to develop good character. Throw moderation to the winds, and the greatest pleasures bring the greatest pains. I don't need a friend who changes when I change and who nods when I nod. My shadow does that much better. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Good means not merely not to do wrong, but rather not to desire to do wrong. There are two things a person should never be angry at: what they can help and what they cannot. Much learning does not teach understanding. The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best. We must free ourselves of the hope that the sea will ever rest. We must learn to sail in high winds. It is a true man's part not to err, but it is also noble of a man to perceive his error. Pay attention to your enemies, for they are the first to discover your mistakes. I count him braver who overcomes his desires than him who conquers his enemies, for the hardest victory is over self.